Welcome. This is a previously untold, unsung, and unheard of story of 5 teenagers about to be thrown into the lives of heroes. Will they take the path of evil, or will they take the path of good? Only the dice know. The fate and fortune of our adventurers rests in the hands of a D20 roll. This is Dice Tell the Story, a live-action D&D podcast. Please enjoy.
Hello, I'm Dan, your Dungeon Master.
Hi, I'm Zach. I play Rashik, a Tiefling Bard.
Hi, I'm Jonathan. Play a Volmir, a Dwarven Wizard.
Hi, I'm Robin. I play Ophelia, or Fel. She is a fox hybrid barbarian.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I play a Loxodon Cleric. His name is Aslan.
Hey, I'm Dakota. I play Russell, an Eldrin Monk.
Before we get into today's session, just wanted to give a quick reminder that we are on Twitter at Tell Dice, also Facebook at Dice Tells the Story, Instagram Dice_tell_the_story. You can listen to us on any of the platforms at Podbean, Google Play, and iTunes. And all of us want to say thank you for listening. Give us a shout, a tweet, a review, a like, a follow, and do appreciate it. Thank you.
It's up there. It's up there. His con is just higher than his intelligence.
Because it was a 15, but it was +2 for being a dwarf to con.
Oh, so what's
the highest
what's your
one.
con set then? 16?
17.
Oof. Ow. Nasty.
It's my alcohol.
I want alcohol. Who has alcohol?
I don't know.
Anywho's, hey everybody. Thanks for joining us again. This is Dice Tells a Story, episode 5.
The ASMR. Wait, not the ASMR. What's that called again? The it's ASMR.
You just interrupted his whole thing.
I know. I'm sorry. It just sounds like Dan's going. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Dice
Oh,
Tell
it
the
is
Story.
ASMR. They do the different sound effects in your
Yeah,
ear.
and it's
like
so
soft
quiet. It
talking.
just sounds quiet. It sounds like an NPR edition of Dice Tell the Story.
Okay.
Okay.
You
sorry.
threw me for a loop there,
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah. You can see the
It's
title.
fine.
You cut
Nope,
all
we're
that
going to
shit
leave it because that sounds amazing.
out. Okay.
So on this recap, you guys have the floor.
I got beaten up
With coins.
and then hid after my speech.
Oh, is that what happened? I was sleeping the whole time.
Yep, that's what happened. And then I hid underneath your bed
Oh, that was awkward.
a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I insulted you.
Yeah, you called me fat.
And then I
was
apologized.
not okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm totally not fat.
Yeah, high
Kind of
metabolism.
rude. Yeah.
And then we had breakfast, and then we had our first training day together, and then everybody was trying to figure out names. And then we couldn't figure
Breakfast
it out.
was fantastic, by the
yeah,
way.
Trying to figure out a name.
Yeah, we didn't come up with a name.
I thought training was fun, I'm just saying.
You got beat up.
I challenged Cal, and I mean, like, come on, he was, like, the strongest one here, so I had to challenge him. And, like, let's be honest, I scored the first hit, so, like, that's a win in my book.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You
hit him
got your
first.
ass kicked.
I still hit him first.
Okay.
Still hit him first.
I fought Holmir. That was interesting.
Yeah, I planned that. I
I
told him that. I was like, you're gonna fight your best friend. Fuck you, dicks.
I was gunning. It took a lot to not try and jump on that. That was gonna be fun.
Too
And then-
big for my regular tactics.
And then Russell beat Rashik.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure did. And 2 hits.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And you guys left off heading back to the barracks after your first day of training. And you remember you were given a piece of paper and told to write down your group name. If you want to get paid, that's what Cal said. So, you guys are sitting in your barracks after bruised, battered, maybe, I don't know if you feel sorry for yourself or you feel like you need to work on more of abilities to survive and stuff, but you guys are in the barracks.
I feel more bad calling Phil fat than actually getting beaten up by a guy who practiced fist punching every day of his life. I feel more bad about that than I do that.
So do I have anything I could carve anything with, like spoon, a knife, a dagger, anything like.
You have no sharp objects whatsoever.
They
Except for
took
your,
your shoelaces too.
you have your tusk.
I will go ahead and attempt to carve into the bed the symbol of my deity.
Okay. Give me a performance.
Your tusk.
18.
How do you want it to look?
I want it to be as close to the actual symbol of Kazith as I can get.
Okay. You do it pretty well. When you try to get the finer lines of the flame, the spiraling stuff of that nature, it's not 100%. But hey, it's right there on the bedpost. You guys see the Lexodon scratching the post, like picture like a boar scratching a tree
He's
type
looking
thing.
like an idiot right now. So guys, what are we thinking about our name? I'm thinking Rashik and Friends. I know you're over there doing your carving your
So,
thing.
like, the ticks? No. Your name sounds like a bug. No offense.
I
But,
like Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I don't know what that has to do with us.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good name. I like the name. I just don't think it fits us as much as Rashik and Friends does.
I mean, we were joined by a comet, maybe something with a comet.
Aren't you over there
I
scratching
am
away?
carving, but I can
You
still
have enough.
talk.
You have enough intelligence to do both.
Oh,
Yes.
comatose? Ah, we should do that one.
Comatose?
Yeah, like comet and then toast. So, like, we make people knocked out, but there's a comet in there. Could be kind of fun.
That's actually pretty cool.
It's a nice pun.
Ah, I'm very punny. And she does a hair flip and walks away with her tail swishing.
All right.
Yeah, are we agreeing
Are
on,
we agreeing?
on comatose?
Comatose.
Puns are the highest form of humor.
It's okay. It's not goats, so there's a positive there.
That's fine. Guys can call me the greatest of all.
Bah.
That's
how,
a sheep.
That's how I say hi to everyone. I go, bah, I'm the greatest of all time. They call me the GOAT.
That's a sheep.
If that's what you have to say to make yourself feel better, that's fine.
Is that why
Yes.
you lost and you hid under a bed last night?
What are you talking about?
Ophelia, did you feel that last night?
Oh yeah, he's totally under my bed. It's kind of creepy.
Yep. You feel that poke too?
You're not sleeping there ever again. And she like scoots his cot like as far away from her as possible.
So are we going on comatose?
Comet toast.
Comet toast? Sounds like we're saying comet and toast.
I thought the same thing.
Toast the comet.
So they're toasted after they deal with us.
Okay.
I'm writing it down.
Sounds
Okay.
great.
Alright.
Comet toast it is.
Comet toast it is. And I write down goat.
I'm gonna freshen myself up since we had a good day of training, and I'm gonna try to look good at dinner.
No, I'm gonna write down comet toast. It's gonna say Rashik's comet toast. That's what I'm putting down. That's what I'm writing.
As you finish writing, are you serious, Rashik's Comatose?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, sleight of hand.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys can give me a perception check. That's everybody that wants.
Russell rolled a 16.
Ooh, he saw.
You saw? Okay.
Ophelia rolled a 14.
Saw.
16.
Saw.
Nope, 7.
Didn't see.
You three,
Expecting
Ophelia,
Asger's carving.
Russell, Asner, you guys see him write Rashik's
Comet toast.
Comet Toast.
No.
Are
Erase
you,
your name.
Are you doing that for a reason, or are you just trying to,
just trying
have
to
a
make-
death wish?
Trying to make myself feel better.
Well, that is done in the shower, my friend.
Boys are so
why?
gross.
What do you mean?
Don't explain. I don't want to know. It sounds
You
disgusting.
can
Just erase your
she was-
name, and that's it.
She was the last one in the shower, if that is really what you're into, man. Like,
Comet toast.
Now hand me the paper.
I erased the. Man, I already showed it to you. It shows it. I don't hand it to you, but I show it to you. It says. It has Rashik crossed out. This is Comet toast.
Okay.
we should put that in somebody that's not his locker. We should put it in somebody's who's
Why?
not his locker.
I'm gonna hold on.
Because
It's not
you're
going
about
into a
as
locker.
trustworthy as a spider.
I'm gonna go outside the room.
Perfect. As you open the door, Cal is getting ready to open the door. You guys ready?
You got them books?
Dinner time.
Got them books?
No, I put in the request though,
Sweet.
and I appreciate the letter. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you guys have your name picked out on a parchment?
Yeah.
Not quite
Comatose.
yet. Not
Okay, I need
quite
it. It has to be on the parchment because I submit that to the
All
the
right,
treasurer.
So here's the
We've all decided
It's-
he's being an asshole.
I
Do you
don't.
like have a totally different sheet of parchment that we could use since he's being a dick?
It's right here. It says Comatose.
Okay. As he reaches out really slowly, he's got that one eye up on one eyebrow open, and like, this is it.
Okay, can I see that really fast?
We need to double check his work.
Yeah, agreed.
Can you read? Can you read it out?
I can fucking read, kid. Okay.
It says Comatose.
Comet toast.
No.
That's what it says. It says Comatose.
Comatose.
No.
It.
No.
Comet toast.
No.
That doesn't sound right.
Can we take that? Can I take that back?
Here's another parchment. Use the same ink. Get to the mess hall. Eat dinner. Be back in your barracks in 30 minutes for shut eye.
Yes, sir.
And he steps to the side and he waits for you guys to leave.
Ophelia will start skipping down the hallway because she's excited for more food.
Okay.
Asner is going to
I'm-
be following Rashik.
Alright,
He's
all right.
pulling
Well,
up
I'm
behind
gonna write out Hurt Locker on it since everyone didn't like Comet Toast. So I'm putting it's our new name,
Hurt Locker.
Hurt Locker.
Okay.
And then I scratch it out.
Do you know how to spell? Was that the issue?
No, that's not the issue.
Or are you just being an ass? I mean, this is what we're going to be using. I'm saying this as we're walking. This is what we're going to be using to get paid. This was the name that we're going to go by. Are you that dumb that you would jeopardize your own...
Look here, pea-eyed brain motherfucker. What I do is for the good of this group.
Yeah, I've noticed between calling people fat, between...
That was an
basic-
accident. That was an accident. I didn't mean it to come out like that. I mean, I did just get my ass beat
Yeah, that was pretty
while I
funny,
was
Matt.
sleeping.
Yeah, well,
Thank you very much.
Maybe you shouldn't be such an asshole and stop being so arrogant and thinking that you're in charge.
I'm not in charge.
You obviously think you are,
I just know I'm smarter than you.
and that, my friend, is where you were wrong. Simply because you have a book from your daddy does not mean anything.
Okay. Alright, you just crossed the line. Here, take the paper.
Okay? Take the paper.
And you guys, you see Ophelia dart right into the mess hall, and people are eating, same groups. There's 8 guards. So smells good this time. It doesn't look like gruel. So
Yeah. I'm not feeling well, Cal.
well, you gotta eat, man.
I think I'm gonna forgo eating. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
All right, starting tomorrow, back up bright and early for
Yeah,
training.
That's fine.
You pass out there, that's on you.
That's fine.
All right.
I go back to the room
Mm-hmm.
and I light his chest on fire. I take oil from the lantern and I spark it.
Okay.
I bring it to the shower,
Uh-huh.
light it on fire, and then I douse it with water. Once
Okay.
I'm done.
You also catch the shower curtain on fire too.
That's fine. I put it out.
So that happens. So while you guys are eating, and this time for dinner, it's there's cornbread and yes, there's definitely corn in this world. So there's cornbread and there's mashed potatoes again, and there's some greens, some spinach and whatnots, and for the meat, it's turkey. So and L.
Asner's going to take as much potatoes and turkey as he can
Yeah,
fit on
you
the
get-
plate,
yep.
and he is going to sit down and begin eating.
Yeah, you get a heap and pile of food. So, and you hear the other group start talking about their name, and they're super excited, and they can't wait for, because they know. Then you get to hear a little bit about how the at the end of the first month, you go your first combat where you fight as a group against another group, and you guys hear this. You four, Rashik, at this time, you got a flaming chest inside of the shower. Anything else you want to do while you're in there?
I'm gonna scratch out his gods.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. With what?
I'm gonna take the latch off his burning chest and use that to
Okay.
scratch out his thing on his bed.
You take 1 point of damage
That's fine.
because it's hot, burning, and you have it's a 3rd degree burn in your palm of your hand or your fingers a little bit from grabbing it and ripping it off. You do that, and you start scratching it out, and it burns it too, so it's forever not. Yeah.
Perfect.
What do you guys want to do in the mess hall?
I did keep the pen, by the way.
Okay.
I gave him the paper, but not a
Okay.
pen.
It's a quill. It's a quill. And
Well, I kept it.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do? You hear this, and yeah.
Wait, how is it? I thought elephants were vegetarian, man.
No, you have read the wrong books. Elephants are vegetarian. I am a Loxodon. Different things.
Okay. Alright, whatever.
Ophelia's too busy enjoying the
Just
food
eating.
chair.
Is this a turkey leg or is this like sliced turkey?
It's turkey legs,
Alright.
turkey breast, whatever you want.
I'm putting like mashed potatoes on the turkey leg and like eating the turkey like that.
Yeah.
Two birds, one stone.
Yeah, you guys are famished from the working out and the training and the constant go, and after about the 20-minute mark or something like that, one of the guards stands up. Oi, 10 minutes, and you guys gotta get the fuck out of our hall, back to your barracks. He sits down.
I think we should take some like food to go because like it's so good and like we could just take it back with us and like hide a plate in our room for
Little
later.
girl,
Like
not
midnight
gonna
snack.
happen.
Not
Food
talking
stays
to
here.
you.
I think you should get your fill as much as possible.
Always hungry.
I'm gonna walk up to one of the guards. Do you have a spare quill?
No.
You have anything? Writing utensil?
You ask your sergeant, your headmaster.
Is Cal in the room?
No, Cal is not in the room.
Okay. I'm gonna sit back down. Continue eating.
And then, so around, you got roughly about 5 minutes or so, a small female, she comes walking up and she goes, and I'll explain what she looks like.
Yes, please explain.
Yes. So she's halfling with golden hair, green eyes, soft skin, and there's a scar running from her left shoulder down almost like in the middle of her bicep area. She goes, "Hey, so what name did you guys pick?"
Comatose.
Comatose.
Comet Toast?
No.
You're really tall. I can't hear you. I'm only. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm really short. I'm only, I'm only 2 foot 6 inches. What did he say? He's really tall.
Comatose.
Comet Toast.
No, comatose, like the pain that somebody leaves on somebody.
Interesting.
Like if you don't get out of here right now, we'll leave you in a coma.
Wow, she's really a bitch.
I don't know
If you guys want some, she looks around. Some drugs? I'm the girl. And she skips away.
Ophelia throws her tankard after her.
And a guard yells, "Hey, no food fighting here. You're gonna miss dinner, breakfast.
Was it a food fight?
Don't
That
throw
was
shit. Go
liquid.
pick it up."
Okay.
Did anyone catch her name?
Nope,
No.
don't care.
But she's
Really?
trouble.
Can expand your mind.
Drugs or her? I'm confused.
You guys now have to exit the mess hall as the guard stands up and says, "It's time to go. Back to your barracks."
gonna try and steal a knife.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand.
Trying to steal a butter knife, just so we're clear. I'm not trying to steal like a steak knife or something. Sleight of hand, that is a 5.
Okay, I would be. It's fine. Natural 20 on the 5th guard that saw you. And he goes, "Hey, what are you doing over there? Put it down. It stays here."
I'm gonna put the knife through the table.
Goddamn kids in hormones. Swear to fucking God. And he runs over there and yanks it out, puts it down. You guys start walking back. And at that moment, you start to smell burning. And Cal's standing at the door. He goes, "Was that necessary? Why? Why, Rashik? Why would you do that?"
There's just a line you don't cross, and it was crossed.
What line could you guys obviously have? You guys are kids. It doesn't make any sense.
Like I don't tolerate bullying whatsoever.
You're gonna have to stand up for yourself, kid.
Yeah, that's what I did. Fuck with me, I fuck
By
with
destroying someone's property.
you. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Maybe tell him how you feel.
I don't know if I could do that, sir.
Well, you burned it. He gets your chest. So, oh, look, there they are now. Rashik has something to tell you guys. And he has the door open and lets you guys walk in, shuts the door, and you hear him walking away.
Fuck you, asshole.
What's that smell?
Oh, I burnt. Oh, by the way, I burned your locker. That happened.
And apparently the shower curtain.
And the shower curtain accidentally caught on fire. Yeah.
Wait, I like showers with that curtain.
Yeah, that curtain's no longer there. Sorry. It
That's
was-
your shower then. I get the one with the curtain. Sorry.
That's fine. Was there 2 showers?
Yeah, there's 2
Yeah,
showers.
Yeah,
so like
that's
that's all yours now.
I don't care. That's
Y'all
it.
better
That's
shower
it.
after I'm asleep because I don't want to see.
I
your
got
naked.
reprimanded. That's
You got reprimanded?
Reprimanded?
What's left of this chest? Is it just like ashes or?
no. It's like a hollowed out coal mess.
Yeah, it's so by the time you guys get back, because that's 30 minutes of it to burn, and with all the oil from one of the lamps, it's literally a heaping pile of burnt embers.
I don't tell
And
him
there's-
anything about him having my other chest. That what Cal told me to do.
You guys can give me a perception. You did say a lot enough as they were walking.
So
up,
did you like burn it with your mind? Because that would be pretty cool. Like, do you have magic?
Yes.
8. Okay, what'd you get?
17.
8.
Okay,
I guess Russell doesn't care though.
3.
3. You 3 don't hear it. You do hear something about his chest is now. So it's a heaping pile of burnt ambers. There is some small rivets that would hold it together, like you know how a chest is made and stuff like that. And the metal is very warped and corroded from the heat. And then obviously the shower curtain is completely gone, and there's nothing left of that. And so it smells really bad in here, in your guys' barracks. So
Can we open the window?
you can no, you can if you want, sure.
The window's not automatically open.
The windows,
Yeah.
they don't automatic. You have to push them open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's glass. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
okay,
glass.
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you go over there and you open a window.
Just
It's
to get
cold
the smell
breeze.
out.
No. The smoke starts falling, bellowing out of the window.
Look
Still
out the
smells-
window. How far up are we?
Your ground floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There bars or anything?
What's that?
There bars or anything?
Nowhere near
Okay.
here now. What you see, you guys are so. If you look, picture the
bars
key.
on the window or?
Bars or bars?
Bars on the window.
Oh, there is bars on the window. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I thought you meant like bars like a tavern.
Yeah, so did I.
I was like,
why
But
would-
anyway, so as I was saying, you guys are at the back of the keep, the training ground area, where the front of the keep is more for show and the people get to see, and often, and so you guys have a layout. To the left, if you're looking at the keep front doors or the front gate, to the left is the kitchen area on the first floor, and then you obviously the towers and stuff like that. And then to the right, you guys don't know what that is. But you guys know you're near the back left area, and so what you see is you do have a view of the ocean. So. Because you guys are up on a plateau looking over the ocean, but it's not luxury living at all.
I do say, I told you that, to you, Asmir, that, you will never know a peace of mind and I know how much you love this chest. I took it away from you.
Love is something that I don't feel anymore.
How old are you, man?
Hey, all these teenagers are dark and broody.
There is.
Ophelia's just being a typical teenage witch, but I mean, like, you guys are, like, dark.
Isn't that teenage boys though?
This is true. Is this brick?
No, it's all wood. This. Oh, the shower curtain.
No,
the shower
the
curtain.
walls.
No, it's made out of like wood, fine mortar, like for wood. Yes, it's wood.
So-
It's cabin style.
All right. So, like, is there any cement or like how is this wood like? Is it just like?
Yeah. So there's cement. So it's. Give me an intelligence check.
Did you say the part where you don't feel love anymore out loud?
Yeah.
Oh, Ophelia walks by and goes, there, honey. There.
Honey.
And swishes her tail at him as she walks away.
So you do know what wood looks like, but for some reason the mortar that is used to so that way air doesn't get in and it keeps it cool and warm it in this, you can't place where this is from, and it looks hard as stone though, like it's very, very hard as stone.
Perfect. I'm gonna go through the ashes and try to grab any metal I can find.
Okay, you get a couple burnt rivets and the band that holds the chest typed together. It's very warped and corroded. It mounts to nothing. It's
All right.
so you get an ounce of metal.
Okay. With the band, is it? I know you said it's warped, but is there like? Can I squish it to like make a? I just want to use my straight weight to just squish it.
To do what?
It'll be a metal plate, but eventually I'm attempting to make a shiv.
We're in the prison up in here.
Give me another. Give me an intelligence check. You're not a full smithy yet, so.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
16.
You know you need an anvil and a hammer to really get it straight. You know you need something to grind it down to get it sharp. You also know that heat is obviously the play in this, so you can start to like stomp on it and flatten it. But for every time you do it, it bends just a little bit, but not enough, and there's always a bow in it.
Oh, I'm cool with the bow.
Okay, so you basically have a 2-foot band of thin metal.
All right.
It's almost like it weighs like aluminum type thing, but it's
Perfect.
steel because they don't have aluminum back then. All right. Anybody else want to do anything?
Noticing that we're next to the ocean, and we can see the ocean from the window, I'm actually going to put my bed next to the window.
Okay, your bed was already there.
Literally?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ophelia's gonna go shower in the one with a shower curtain.
Okay. You guys, Philia strips off the rest of her clothes.
No, she goes behind the shower curtain before she takes off her
Again, the shower curtain only covers your boobs
clothes. Yeah,
and your shoulder. Everything else is visible.
fine, whatever.
Looking out the window.
As there's attempting to, he's putting the metal right against the mortar, and he's applying pressure and attempting to shave it.
As you try to do that, you add your strength into that and your weight, and every time that your makeshift shiv or digging tool, it keeps bending. Once again, whatever this mortar is, it's hard as stone. It's not gonna cut it. So
He's gonna attempt to bend it into some form. He's not sure what he's doing yet, but he's gonna
just playing with
attempt
metal. Sure. So as you guys getting ready to turn in for the night,
I'm staying up all night.
okay.
A little paranoid of where what happened last night and what consequences of this night. I want to be up.
Okay. You go to your bed. You're very calm and soothed, Russell, looking at the ocean. Ophelia, you come out of the shower yipping because you're happy to be clean and you got all the food off of you. And you start climbing into bed. You go to your bed and your deity is crossed out. You're the symbol of it. And Holdmere, you go into your bed. And as you guys go to your beds, there's change of clothes. And there's a new set of sparring clothes and then a new set of night garments. And Holdmere, you
Even for him?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And when you go to your bed, there is a book, and it says Wizard Spellbook on there. And you guys, yeah.
Cool.
Anything else?
I'm going to light the fireplace and push all of the ashes of the chest into the fireplace.
You do that.
And then I will pray.
I'm gonna mentally prepare myself to wake up 30 minutes before Cal came, so I could take a shower before we
Okay.
leave.
I pass out. I curl up into a ball again and put my tail over my eyes.
Okay.
Start flipping through the book.
All right. You start flipping through the book, and there is a. You get to pick the cantrip that you get to pick a cantrip. So as you open your spell book, and there's a letter in there, and it's from your grandfather, and it says, "I will send it to you," and basically at the end it tells you the spell book is very important. Don't lose it. So as you're there, and you start your first page, it says Firebolt, and it tells you how to cast it and stuff like that, and you have to study and you have to know this, and so yeah. Okay.
While I'm fighting fatigue and sleep, I want to go take a shower to help, like a cold shower, ice cold. I don't know if we have the ability to choose what temperature. Well, if it's cold, perfect.
Okay.
That's what I want to help keep me awake.
As you two fall asleep, or you four fall asleep, sorry, you are fighting, like you said, fatigue and stuff. You go take a cold shower. It wakes you up a little bit. You start pacing, standing.
Yeah.
You read your father's book.
I start to think, like, I don't know what. I'm totally not. Sorry, Papa. I'm not living up to your standards. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like a failure. That's what I think to myself.
As you keep pacing and trying to stay awake and stuff of that nature, you realize the sun starts to rise, and people are snoring. Maybe there's a fart every now and then.
Ophelia yips every once in a while.
She yips, okay. And then right when the sun starts to rise, Russell pops right up out of bed.
Whoa.
Today's a brand new day.
Do you do that every time you,
Every day. Gotta have a sleeping schedule, man.
every time?
Yep, I'm gonna take a shower. Don't look.
I don't need to look. There's another one right there that has a curtain.
Yeah, don't look. It doesn't cover the lower area.
For
Perception
her.
check to see if Ophelia hears them talking
For
about her
her,
shower.
she's short. She's
Okay.
like 5'2", or right?
Nope, she doesn't hear him. Yeah,
How
she's
tall are
5'2".
you?
5'10"?
5'10"?
Yeah.
So it'll probably cover
It's
his
fine.
manhood.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I won't look good.
If you drop the soap, they're going to see everything.
Ooh, see if he, what would that roll be? Performance?
Dexterity?
To drop soap?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a dexterity.
Sleight of hand.
Okay.
Okay. So as you're in the shower, we'll go with it.
That's cocked. That's a 10.
A 10. It's slippery when wet. Eh. But no, you don't drop it.
He's like,
And then with that, Cal opens the door. You didn't eat? And it looks like you didn't fucking sleep. You're going to be hurting.
Ooh, did somebody say
That
food?
would be an understatement.
I'm
Cal.
starving.
Everyone in the mess hall. Breakfast time.
Excellent.
Then to
Oh.
the training grounds.
I love
Hey.
breakfast.
I'm gonna get my training outfit.
Yeah. Dressed.
You guys get up, get dressed. You take a shower, obviously,
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So you guys end up going to the mess hall, eating. That same halfling. So I offered your friends some drugs.
We're not interested in drugs. Leave us alone.
What do you think? Do you want some drugs?
wait, who are you?
Oh, I'm Betty, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't catch your name.
Betty?
Yeah,
Betty?
yeah. You boys can talk to me. I'm Betty.
You're Betty.
Yeah.
Okay, well, nice to meet you, Betty.
You look like shit, by the way. Do you have drugs?
No, I don't have drugs.
Listen, darling Betty bitch, can you leave us alone? Because we have like a team meeting this morning. Thanks.
As you can see, things are not well in this camp.
Do you guys know you're supposed to be like a group?
Yeah, that's why we have to have a
Are you guys like
meeting.
brothers and sisters?
Right.
No.
It's a hate-love relationship, you know?
Betty,
That's the
I think
if
best.
you
it's more
don't want to,
hate than anything
you
else.
don't want to be here right now.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take the advice. When you want something, come see me.
Okay, Betty.
All right. Wink. And she walks away. She skips.
Ophelia waves as she leaves with a fake smile.
You're quite entertaining when you're being you.
That's nice. And then she goes back to her food.
Yeah, I need to go back to mine too.
You eat. You have a level of exhaustion.
Yep.
And so you guys eat and get to the training grounds. This is where you guys are now we're gonna montage it.
So the level of exhaustion, what does that do?
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Disadvantage on ability checks. Okay.
I think attack rolls not till second level.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's right.
Third, I think, is you get like half speed or something.
Yeah, that's speed.
So we're gonna go ahead and montage this whole month till the end of the month. And with that, as you guys are training, you're getting very comfortable with. They eventually give you weapons to use if you want to use them. You also get to spend time in the classroom learning how to properly prepare a spell, what items are used for spells, stuff of that nature.
What about lore? Just knowledge in general. Math class. Any type of anything like that?
Survival class.
Yeah, survival.
You learn how to hunt, you learn how to survive out in the wild, but nothing with lore. Every time you ask for a book on the history and what stuff and stuff of that nature, they tell you do that on your own time when you're not under what we're trying to train you for the next 2 months. And so they totally blow that off, but they keep teaching you how to hunt, how to trap, how to camp properly, where to camp. Don't do things out in the open if you can't avoid it. Use cover when it needed to be. Learn each other's strengths. Always, it's to learn about each other's strengths. Use that as a team strength. Get over your bitching and groping. Bitching and moaning, and become one unit. With all that being said, training, in the beginning, it's rough. A lot of differences. That's up to you guys if you eventually put those aside at the end of the first month. Let you guys work that out. But I need everyone to give me your respective. It's an ability check with your main stat. Add your modifier.
Another one? Is this at the end of the month?
This is at the end of the month, yes.
Is this end of month 2?
No, this is the end of month 1.
Alright.
So Ophelia had a 23 the first one, and this time she's a little tired after all her training.
Alright, so give me your guys'... It's an ability check. Give me your main stat roll. Add your modifier. Okay.
Russell got a 19.
Perfect. What did you... 19 dexterity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Asner got a 14 with wisdom.
Okay.
Ophelia got a 16 with strength.
10 with intelligence.
Alright.
Rashik, I got a 24 with charisma.
Alright. At the end of the month, there's some spells being used, Rashik. If you have a cantrip, whatever cantrip you're using, you learned about bardic inspiration, and you're able to watch the battlefield from afar. You're doing very well with that. You feel this is where you should be. This is what you wanted to be. You're able to learn how to manipulate your voice and how you look to get into certain areas if needed to be. How to manipulate how you treat things and stuff of that nature. Holdmere, the spell book, your inner dwarf of wanting to smith and strengthen rock is kind of playing a conflict with you. You do cast Firebolt a bunch of times. Sometimes it hits its mark. It comes very close to hitting the party.
Holmir!
Oh, Gary.
Watch where you're standing.
Ophelia, they give you several weapons. They tell you fill the weight out. You pick a great axe. It's very blunt. Can't do it. And then you start to go apeshit with it. You learn about raging and how to harness that power to use their strength and how you can take more damage, how you are a frontline fighter. You protect the ones that can't take a beating.
Asmir.
So Asner, you get a cantrip of a cleric spell. And they teach you, during that month of training in the classroom, you learn which one it is. You start to learn how to use it and protect your party members, keep them safe, keep them healed or whatnot. And then for Russell, you learn that speed is your greatest strength and able to dodge and grab things out of mid-air become very dexterous, and you're able to do a lot of things, flips, parkour basically. And you learn also that you are a frontline fighter. You're able to, take a defense, and so that way you can block and become more harder to hit. Keep people that should be in the back, and keep them safe. So with those rules, you all succeeded. Sorry, Holdmere. You're just not used to it yet. You're not getting there. And at the end of that, it is now dinner time again. What would you guys like to do? You guys are getting ready to walk to your barracks.
So do we do any more sparring during that whole month, or?
Yes, you did sparring with the training dummies on each other, mock sparring to learn, okay, like, Ophelia is really good if she swings this way. You're very good at watching and giving pointers like, hey, my dad, I know this book really helped me out. It can teach you a lot. This is what we should do for tactics. This is what Rashik would be saying. And stuff of that nature. So yeah, you guys do a couple mock sparring. Nothing against one-on-one yet. So as you guys get ready to walk back to the barracks on the second to last day of the month of training, tomorrow is the fight, where you take what you know and you try to defeat the other group. What do you guys want to do?
Russell would like to mentally prepare himself for the night. Make sure that he wakes up bright and early like he always does, and just get ready.
Asner is going to keep working on this ounce of metal.
Okay, what is your end goal with it? What do you want to make?
Let's make that ship, man.
I'm trying to bend it to where it looks somewhat in the form of a square, a pencil. He is not sure what he's going to do with this, but he is trying to get it to a pointy edge of some sort.
Get that ship.
All right, as you keep working on it, again, you know that with your previous roll from earlier in the month, it takes heat. You stick it in the fire, but without having a anvil and hammer, with a pinpoint hammer and then a big mallet type hammer, a smithing hammer, you're not going to get much out of it yet. So
Ophelia doesn't like that she still feels weak, so she's doing push-ups
okay, performance.
to get even stronger. 11.
You get 5 push-ups in before you're exhausted.
Okay. So then she starts doing sit-ups. Now
Okay.
that her arms are dead. Would you like another roll?
Sure.
2.
Yeah. You your abdomen area, it's from Asner.
I don't mean to either.
So there was earlier in the week there was a spar with you and Asner. He punched you really hard in the gut. You tried to tense up, but it's super sore still, as you can feel maybe there might bruised rib in the area.
So I know it's completely random, but Ophelia has a fun fact to share right now. She totally calls Rashitik Tick in her mind an ash smear, like his ass is smeared, and he's holy because it's Holmir.
Okay.
So she calls him in her head, and then he's just Russ. Just random fact. So you guys know what she's thinking when she looks at you.
So you guys turning in for the night?
I want to do some yoga.
Want to do some yoga?
Yeah, limber up.
Okay, do some yoga.
But before going to bed, are we done?
Not even close.
All right.
Put it aside for tomorrow. It's the big day.
Like, guys, it's been like totally like a month. Can't you just like kiss and make up by now?
Apparently not.
As there's he's turning the fireplace. He's making a fireplace, and he's just got his back to the fireplace and sitting as close as he can and just meditating there.
Okay.
I mean, like, we totally have to work together for like ever. So, like, just kiss and make up.
You really just want to see people kiss? Is that it?
No, that's just an expression I hear my brother say all the time, and
How is your
so,
brother?
Shut up.
You know, what's his name?
Ophelia walks over and punches him.
Okay. Gotta hit AC.
I was really trying to think of his name.
Uh,
Like Two Tails,
no.
I think is one.
9.
9. You
Yeah.
see it coming this time.
Yeah.
Training with her, you know when she's getting ready to punch. You can see the vein pop out in her forehead a little bit.
Sorry. I didn't mean to push a button.
Yeah, whatever. And she storms over and sits on her cot and starts braiding her hair.
I'll read my book too.
Read my book.
Congratulations. You're level 1. And with that, we'll pick you up next week. Thanks for everyone for listening.